learners, it's glad to see you in Krishna's space. Today is the day 52 of our 300 days DSA journey. So it's time for our today's problem. Let's understand it. So today's problem is find pivot index. Here we have given an array of integers called nums and we have to calculate the pivot index of this array. So first let's understand what is pivot index. The pivot index is the index where the sum of all the numbers strictly to the left of the index is equal to the sum of all the numbers strictly to the index's right. That means from pivot index my left sum and right sum will going to be same. Also in this problem they are saying if the left index is on the left edge of the array then the left sum is 0 because there are no elements to the left. This also applies to the right edge of the array. And in this problem we have to return the leftmost pivot index. If no such index exists then we have to return -1. So now let's get into the examples to understand it more clearly. So as we can see in the example 1 we have given an array and the output is 3. So that means it is my pivot index. Also it means my left sum and right sum will going to be same from the index 3. So now let's see what is the value at index 3. And as we can see, the value at index 3 is 6. So now let's calculate left sum, which will going to be 1 plus 7 plus 3, which is 11. And the right sum will be 5 plus 6, which is 11. So both are same, that means 3 is my pivot index. Now let's get into the example 2. As we can see, the output is -1. That means in this array there is no such index that is satisfying the conditions of pivot index. And let's get into the example 3. And as we can see the output is 0. That means it is my left edge and we know left sum will going to be 0. And when we are going to calculate right sum we are going to have the value 0. So now let's understand how I solve this problem with the help of code. As you can see, first I have calculated the sum of all the elements from my array. And thereafter I have created a variable called left sum and currently its value is 0. Following that I am running a loop in which I am getting two values. First is index and second is my element. So that's why I have used enumerate here which gives index and current element. And inside the loop I am comparing my left sum and right sum because that we have to do in this problem. We have to compare if my left sum is equal to my right sum or not. If they are equal then we are going to return the index. Otherwise we are going to add current value at left sum. Some of you might thinking that where is right sum. So I have not created the variable called right sum but the value of right sum is this. Total minus left sum minus value. How? Now let's understand it. So let's take the example 2 to understand how my right sum will going to be total minus left sum minus value. So when we are going to find the total, we will have left sum plus right sum plus value. Let's say my current value is 2. So my left sum will become 1 and my right sum will become 3. If we want total, then we have to add all of 3, left sum plus current value plus right sum. After adding all 3, then we are going to have total. So that means if I need right sum, so I need to subtract left sum and value from total. So that's what I am doing here for right sum. And if my left sum and right sum are equal, then I am returning the current index. And if I didn't get any index, then after completing this loop, we are going to return -1. So now let's take the example 1 to understand this solution more clearly. So in the first run, we are going to have the current value as 1 and index as 0. So currently my sum will be 0 and my right sum will become 27. Why? Because total sum is 28 and we are going to minus 0 minus 1 which will become 27. And we know 0 and 27 are not equal. That means we are going to add my current value which is 1 at left sum. So in the next run we are going to have the value 7 and the index as 1. So now my left sum is 1 and my right sum will become 20. So we know 1 and 20 are not equal. Then my current value which is 7 will going to add into left sum which will now become 8. Thereafter we will going to have the value 3 and the index 2. So now my left sum will be 8 and my right sum is 17. and we know both are not equal, so my current value will going to add up into my left sum. So now my left sum will become 11. In the next run, we are going to have the index 3 and the value as 6. So now my left sum is 11 and my right sum will become 11. How? My total is 28, my left sum is 11 and my current value is 6, which is giving me the value 11. So now my left sum and right sum are both equal. That means we are going to return I, which is currently 3. So that's how I have solved this problem. If you guys have any other solution of it, do write it on comment, and thank you so much for watching this video and staying with me.